Hello, everybody. So, today, you guys know I like to do a live stream about once a week. Wow, Bob. And hi, Zena. And so, yeah, hello, Joshua. So, yeah, today I'm just saying hello, and if anybody would like to be guested, please let me know, because I would love to actually, say hello, in face-to-face time, I guess. I've never, I don't think I've ever done that before. So if you want to join, let me know. So yeah, how's everybody doing? I haven't been on live for about a week now. Yes, please come on. Oh, there
You
we
should be
go.
able to see this bush on top of my
Hi.
head.
How
Hello,
are you?
here's the bush on top of my head. Good, how
It
are you
looks
doing?
good. Yeah, thanks for coming on. So, how is life?
Honestly, kind of horrible, but
I
it's better now because we can go outside a little bit more. It's not as good, but we're getting used to it, I guess.
yeah,
This
yeah.
whole quarantine thing,
Yeah,
and
it's
just dealing with it
yeah. I think it's become
more
a
than
way of
anything.
life now. Yeah. Yeah, I totally
Yeah,
get
but yeah, and again, I'm also hoping because I have a lot of dance competitions coming up soon that
that. Oh,
we're
I didn't know you
supposed to
dance.
that
That's
are
so
supposed
cool.
to. Oh yeah, I do ballet, but I have a lot that are coming up soon, and if they end up getting canceled, I'm going to be really sad.
Yeah.
And but obviously the safety for everybody else is more important than me competing.
Right,
I
right.
obviously want everyone to be safe, but it's just
Mm-hmm.
like this whole thing has messed up. But I guess we're all getting used to it, so
Right.
you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah, I know that transition's been hard
So
for
what
a
are
lot
your
of people.
yeah, I think that it's
What?
it's even harder for oh sorry. I was saying how has your day been? How has
Oh,
your day been?
it's yeah. Thank you. It's been good. I basically just did some schoolwork this morning, and now I'm on live, which is fun. But yeah, it's just been a
Yes,
boring morning
honestly,
for me.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, same. I mean, we've obviously online school too. You're just gonna see me pushing my hair back out of my eyes like 20 times.
It's
But
fine. Yeah.
what's yeah, no, this is literally what happens when your parents don't
I
let you
mean, it
go
looks
get a haircut
good.
for I haven't thank you. I because I keep on thinking there has to be a way to style this, but my hair is so thick that if I
Hmm.
try to style it, it's like so hard. Like
Hmm.
even if I take a
Yeah.
usually they say after you come out of bath, straighten it or something, and I do that, and it just comes, and then I go to sleep, and it just comes back. So I'm like, there's really nothing I can do about it at this point.
Yeah. I mean, it's just gotta
Yeah, but
yeah,
you
I
have
guess
the
just
nice.
live with it. Yeah.
Yeah, you have the nice natural straight hair, so you have
You know,
like the beautiful,
so
nice natural straight hair.
thank you. But yeah,
Huh?
I went through a phase at one point where I was dying to have curly hair, and I'm so impatient. I can't use a curling iron. I will literally I'll just be done after half of my head's curled because I don't have the patience for it. Yeah, but yeah, I mean curly hair is so cool though.
I went through the same phase when I was in fourth grade. I used to take my hair and I used to aggressively straighten it until I realized that that's not going to work. Like I used to because I think I was trying to combat genetics and it was like no. So I kept on
Yeah.
aggressively I told my mom I want to get one of those huge industrial I tried to straighten it, but every time it ended up going
Yeah.
horribly. So, because obviously my mom has given me this to work with, so can't really do anything to straighten it. So, do you have anything else that you're doing for the rest of the
Oh
day?
yeah. So I would have to pull up my schedule, but I do know I'll probably be posting this live video to my YouTube channel. Obviously if you're okay with that. Um, and I'll
I'm
probably
totally okay with it. Yeah.
awesome. Okay, cool. And then, do you want to say hi? There's my mom. Hey. But yeah, so
Oh my gosh, hi.
yeah, she's like always like popping in and out. Okay, there we go.
I'm in and out all the time.
Yeah. So yeah, I'll be doing
Yeah.
that. I'll probably be doing Instagram stuff, and I am working on a new song at the moment. So we'll be working on that today, and
Oh my
probably a new
gosh,
cover.
your song, yeah, your covers are honestly like you're able to like still make it your own while still giving the feel of the song. And I think that's something
Thank you
that's
so
really hard to
much.
do. And again, I have most of your songs on my Spotify playlist. So every time I'm like, oh my gosh, this is Rini.
Yeah, thank you for saving.
So, yes, I mean, your songs are definitely an integral. They're I repeat
Thank.
for like a jog or something. Yeah, but
Yeah.
so you have any new picks planned or anything?
Do what?
Are you gonna start using Reels more? Are you
Yes,
gonna
yeah.
start using Reels more?
Yes, I am. I actually just filmed a couple more yesterday, and I'm like I like to sometimes I'll film like mini cover reels, or I'll take like a snippet from one of my videos and put it as a reel, but I definitely want to like figure out more ways to incorporate reels just because I think it's some fun extra little things to put out. But yeah, let me know if you have ideas for them. I'm always open
Honestly,
to anything.
schedule your days because that's the thing that I think that a lot of people have issues with, like finding a way to like have a structured day because
Right.
obviously quarantine and but you just need to always be on
Hmm.
that like amazing like I'm doing this, I have my photo, like you have a very like great schedule. So I think
Yeah.
that'd be really cool to see in a reel.
Yeah, I'll totally do something like that. I can definitely put that on the content schedule. So thank you for letting me know you'd like that because I always am
Yeah,
like, what do I make today?
because honestly, not to like shade Instagram, but the fact that they literally like just totally like we're like, okay, so we see TikTok's going down. We're totally taking this entire idea. We're calling it Reels. Like I love
Yeah.
that they did that. But honestly, it's been so cool to see. It's been so cool to see some of like my favorite creators and artists just like be like, okay, we're not doing using TikTok anymore.
Yeah,
Like they just like completely
I
like
know, right?
abandoned
It's
it.
funny. I'm like, I'll probably,
And another
yeah. I was thinking I'll probably start posting like the same reel on TikTok for people that follow me on TikTok. But I'm one of those people where I try TikTok and I'm just like so not the TikTok kind of person, which is so funny because it's like I can
yeah.
figure out like I guess with reels it's a little more easier for me since it's kind of like Instagram's just always been my home base. But yeah, it's like so funny. It's like literally like just like so obvious, such a like copy paste with TikTok.
I know. And another thing I found, so like this is like weirding me out. I've started seeing ads for TikTok, and that's something I've never seen.
Right?
Like usually, because TikTok used to be so popular
Mm-hmm.
that like everyone knows a TikTok. But now like I get like a Spotify ad for TikTok, and I'm like it's
It's
so weird
yeah.
because TikTok is usually just so popular that it's like I would never have expected to see an ad come up for
Right.
it. But
Right. I mean,
that
this
was
definitely
yeah,
yeah, it
so
definitely damaged TikToks. I noticed, I don't know if about you, but I always get like so many notifications now from TikTok being like, "Oh, watch this TikTok video, watch this." And I'm like, I never got those before.
yeah, and I think that now they're trying to like before now that all everybody's going to Reels and getting more popularity there, they're starting to
Uh-huh.
now they're like, okay, now
Now
we
they're
have to
like,
start promoting smaller creators because that's the only way we're
right.
going to bring people back to TikTok. So I find that kind of
Right.
crazy.
Yeah, I think it's a
But
lot of
again, it's like it's just so weird.
I think with the reels, it's one of those things too where people are like hungry for a new algorithm to like get pushed out in because TikTok started like shadow banning certain
Hmm.
accounts. So yeah, I think it's just like everybody's just like I'm
Yeah.
on the next new thing. Yeah, so it's crazy
Yeah.
though.
Yeah, and I think that another thing I've really seen with Instagram, and I applaud Instagram for this, is that compared to like TikTok, they've been pushing like LGBT creators more, and I really love seeing that because with TikTok, it's like this like, we're just gonna promote like Charlie D'Amelio, like these like, create like white creators, and it's like it's great to see these like POCs and like LGBT creators.
Yeah, 100% for sure. Yeah, TikTok definitely, there was a lot of,
Yeah, again,
you could tell there was bias with what they pushed out. And it's like, you wonder, how do they even pick that up in their
there
algorithm?
was
But
bias.
they somehow do. Yeah, there's an insane bias on TikTok.
Yeah,
And it's just
and
like, yeah, they had such a niche demographic of what they would promote. And like literally anything else was like not accepted to them.
again, it's like great to see that Instagram is doing it.
Hmm.
Also, I was thinking for Reels, we need more cat content.
Yes,
That is something I would enjoy thoroughly
I definitely think Martha
because
needs to make
your
more
cat is
appearances.
adorable.
Thank you so much. You know, I was always like, I mean, I love putting Martha on Instagram and stuff. It's hilarious because she's so camera shy. In fact, I wonder if I could find her, honestly.
Martha
Let's see if
needs
I
to
can
take
find
over this
her.
account. Martha needs to become the manager of this account.
She really does. She really does. Honestly, I think I should just give her
Yes,
my Instagram. I'm gonna see if I can find her. Sometimes she
yes,
hides.
totally.
Sometimes she hates me when I put her on camera. I don't know what it is. Like, she is pretty friendly in real life, but when the cameras are out, she's just like, nope.
I think that they recognize that the camera is like, you know, the camera is recording them. Like I think they can understand
Yeah,
that like I don't want to be in front of this.
right. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I'm like, I definitely agree. Martha needs to make more appearances on TikTok. I mean, not TikTok, Instagram. Um, and yeah, currently she is not to be found, but hopefully she'll
She
pop
is,
out somewhere.
yeah, again, the Wi-Fi has been so horrible for me. Like I have not been able to connect to any of the Google Meets. Like we have Google Meets for our classes,
Yeah.
obviously, and it's been like so annoying. Like I hear my teacher talking about like addition, and then he moves on to quadratic equations, and I'm like, where was where was the part that was like in between, you know?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
totally
so
can understand. Yeah, it's one of those things where for me, my online school, it doesn't really do like these live sessions, if unless you want to go to them. So what's good about that for us is at least we don't have to like worry about connection and stuff. But I can only imagine that has to be so hard, especially when
mhm.
it's something so important.
Yeah, so
But
is your
yeah.
is your school is your school here in NC or are is your school here in NC for
No,
your
it's
online
actually
school?
yeah, so I go to an online school called Laurel Springs, and it's actually based in Ojai, California, but they like have their programs all over the world, so you can literally do it from
Oh,
anywhere.
that is so cool that your parents are like letting you do that and like,
Yeah, yeah.
kind of explore that opportunity.
Yeah, they're so honestly, they thank the Lord they're so supportive because I mean, it's one of those things where it's like, it's crazy because it's like, originally obviously there was hesitation with it, but now, it's worked out really well and it just made more sense for my schedule and stuff. And I think it allows me to do more just because I probably wouldn't even be talking to you right now if I didn't have it, just because I would never be able to pursue music. So yeah, I'm really, really glad that it exists.
What'd you say it was called? Laurel
Yes, Laurel
Springs?
Springs.
And is it so what's it called? Do they have like an actual campus
Um,
or like an
they
actual
have offices, but they don't have like any like place where students would.
do you know any other students here in NC that are
Yeah.
attending?
I've never met any in person, but I do connect with them online. So there's one in Cary, there's a couple in Charlotte. And it's so funny, like there's also one, I forget which part, but it's like, pretty far outside of the Raleigh area. Um, but yeah, there's a couple here, a lot in like the Southeast region.
So, how are you planning to do any
Mhm.
more work with the YouTube channel?
I am doing, let's see. So the last video I did was a video about Calethea skincare. I figured I would talk about the products because it's actually really, really good. So I did a video on that, and then I am planning on doing some more covers for YouTube, and I'll probably actually make a video about some other looks that I've used with the Maddie palette, or the Imagination palette, I guess, just since a lot of people were curious. So that's like my plan, but for the most part, I like doing music challenges, I like doing covers, and there is a new song in the works, so once that happens, I'll be making videos around that.
Yes. I would love to see from you like more more you know, like just talking about your like everyday life, or like just like vlogs about your like, because you obviously have like a very like, you have a very cool day that not a lot of us, so I think it'd be really cool to see like
Yeah,
vlogs
well,
and
thank you
stuff.
for telling me that, because I've always wondered, like, do people even want to see that? But yeah, it's
No, I think that a lot of us would be in, like a lot of us
yeah.
Riniacs would be like so, you know, into like seeing some vlogs and
Yeah,
stuff.
I'll definitely put that in the content schedule if you guys are into that, just because I would love to make those. I think those would be so fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So good to know. We want a reel about like structure and organization, and we want vlog videos.
Like because you have such a good schedule, and it's like that would be, it'd be so cool to see.
Yeah, sure. I'll
And
definitely
then
add
yeah,
that. Cool.
yeah. I'm sorry, just giving you so many. I'm just like loading so
No,
much
I'm so
stuff.
glad.
Like I would love to see.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm so excited that
So
you're
yeah,
excited. Yeah. Okay, awesome.
yeah. It's just yeah. So what's it called? Um, for the um, are you just planning on doing a music video, or is there a music video in the works for the new song, or?
Yeah, so the new song is a collaboration. It is a more, it kind of goes into a little more EDM for me, but it's still like I'm writing it. I have a producer on it this time, which is pretty exciting. And it is in production at the moment, and I will definitely be trying to makeshift some music video despite the circumstances right now. We will do our best to make a quarantine safe video. And yeah, we'll definitely be having, I definitely have some very fun ideas for the whole experience of releasing it for you guys. It's gonna be so fun.
Do you have a manager currently, like that's been working with you, or do you just have your mom to help you manage everything?
Yeah, so pretty much my mom and dad are the ones that have been like guiding me and stuff, but I do a lot of my own management, planning. But yeah, they've been super helpful with that. And so it's pretty much just us three at the moment, but down the road, possibly we might bring somebody else in.
Again, it's so cool to see like your parents supporting like a career in the arts, because you don't really see that. A lot of parents who are like
Right?
just like, you know, like it's hard,
Yeah.
like for
I
like
mean,
my parents just are like, my parent my parents see the doctor, engineer, scientist. Those are the only three
right.
routes that I could go. So it's
Yeah,
like,
and I mean,
you
to be
know,
honest,
to
it
see
kind of,
parents who
yeah.
are like, you know,
Right, right. And it's funny because
to
it's
see
like
parents
that's
who are like
something.
open to that.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think it's one of those things where with my parents, as long as they know that, I think a lot of it has to do with because I am starting younger, so it's not like I have to support myself at the moment. But it's also one of those things where it's like if you have, I think because they recognize the dedication, and as long as I keep my grades up and everything, I think, that's what helps keep
Yeah,
them cool with it, right? But yeah, it definitely took some
yeah.
convincing, but I did convince them. That's all that matters.
Yeah, you were able to like get them on board with this. And I think again, that's so cool that they were like, I'm sorry, I sound so sick
It's
right now. I
okay.
think I'm coming down something.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like it's so cool to think, to see that they're like, you know, supporting
Yeah.
you and
Well,
like being
yeah. And I
there.
mean, your support is also like everything. Like you and I mean, all the Riniacs and stuff. It's like, it honestly makes my day to talk to everybody. And this has been so fun talking like face to face, just because I've never heard your voice before, and it's like so fun to see that now.
I wish that you didn't have to hear my voice like this. My voice doesn't usually sound like a middle-aged woman on
It's
cigarettes,
okay.
but hopefully hopefully we'll advance from that soon. I don't know if it's a cold or not, but I'm really hoping it isn't, because
Yeah.
out of all times to get a cold, this is not the best time to get a cold, especially
Right.
now that I've
Right.
just started school and everything. So like hoping that this
Yeah,
goes
that
away, but
always
I think it's just
sucks.
and it's like,
Yeah.
it always hits right when you don't want it to. And that's what I'm like, let me just
Exactly.
acclimate to the first week of
Yeah.
school. And then it's like,
Mm-hmm.
let's make you sick. It's like all while trying to like
Yep.
start off the year good, let's make you sick. So it's
Yeah.
like, yeah, but you know what? We'll make it through.
If it makes you feel better, about last year, I got laryngitis right before I had to compete in a speech competition, which was just perfect. Literally just my luck.
I
I'm
had
like on the plane.
I broke. So obviously I do point, and I it was the day before my Juilliard, not Juilliard Junior, it was like for the New York Ballet.
Wow.
They were doing auditions, and I
Yeah.
traveled all the way to New York, and I
Mm-hmm.
ended up breaking my big toenail
Oh no.
and in half, and I
Oh
that's
no.
so I had to go to the and I had to go through
Uh,
this whole thing. And
oh
and of course, since we
no.
were in New York, we didn't have our, and of course, since we were in New York, we didn't have our normal North Carolina stuff. So it was so much more
Right.
expensive to get this like broken toenail
Oh,
fixed. So it's like,
yeah, that
it was just a
sucks.
pain, but, and it's
Yeah.
definitely something I would not recommend. Like, that's why point can be dangerous sometimes, because
Hmm.
you risk like, breaking a toenail,
Oh my God.
and,
Yeah.
especially
I can't even
the
like,
infection risks.
yeah. I mean, I can't even
Sorry,
do
what were you
like
saying?
a regular dance. Oh, I was just saying, I can't even do like regular dance, let alone any of that stuff. Like, no way. No, no way. Um, but
If
yeah.
I and I've been doing this since I was 7, but again, I think that it was my parents literally just
Wow.
signed me up for this an extracurricular. They didn't get into it, but I think that I've really like come to like a liking for it. Dance is like something that I want to do for the
Yeah,
rest of my life. Maybe not professionally, but
that's
like,
awesome.
especially now that I have the
Yeah.
broken toenail, kind of have to
Yeah.
stick with it now.
I'm not sure if you know my friend Callie, but she actually went through a similar experience where she broke her like she broke her ankle during dance class and stuff, and so she has a lot of like motivational posts about it and stuff. And she's also I'm pretty sure she does ballet, but I know she also does contemporary dance, and she's helped a lot of other dancers with that. If you want to check out her profile, just because she might.
Oh my gosh, what's her
I
handle?
believe, you know what? Let me type it. I think, hopefully, I get it right. It's her name's Callie Lissa or Callie Leinbach. If you search her on Instagram, and I'm sure you'll find her. But yeah, she does a lot of. She helps a lot of dancers kind of cope with it. So yeah, I don't
Yeah,
think I
and
typed it right,
another
but
thing about
just try typing that thing, something along those lines, and she'll
yeah.
pull up. Um, but yeah, yeah.
Another thing about
So
dance, though, especially as like a guy in dance, it's like super hard, especially for ballet, because obviously, you don't see that many guys doing ballet. So it's like, having to show that you actually can do it and you're not just here to like stand there and,
right.
it's like that you actually been practice. Because I've been to some auditions where they give me like stares, like they literally will stare at me and they're
Mhm.
like, are you sure that you're here to audition? And I'm like,
Right.
yeah, I am. Like,
It's
so that's
yeah.
another,
Yeah,
oh,
that's
sorry.
not yeah, it's
So that's,
hopefully that'll be normalized soon because I mean, it's like it's pretty ridiculous that people still are like shocked by that. Like, I mean,
and it's like, and I especially, I went off like so many years telling anybody at school because I was so afraid of like, someone's gonna get mad, someone's gonna make fun of me or someone's gonna bully me and I still, like, I had a kid who we had to make like virtual lockers, And I had a
Mm-hmm.
kid comment on mine. That's like, what kind of stupid thing is that you do ballet? And I had to tell my teacher, I'm like, you
Yeah.
just, and my teacher literally said, oh, I think he was just trying to give constructive criticism.
Oh my God.
Like,
That's like, see, that's what's ridiculous
and
is
I didn't
people
even,
use it. Yeah.
we were talking about tolerance in health class, and I talked
Right.
about tolerance for all sexual, and I was talking about tolerance for sexual orientations,
Right.
and she ignored me the first two, but you can't like talk about sexual orientation. It was like, it was one of those
Right.
things where I was like, seriously? But again, the school
Yeah.
system here is flawed. It's just something that I think that
Yeah.
the whole country needs to work on, just like adapting the school system for everybody, not just, huh?
Yeah. I mean, it's like so many things that are so wrong with it. I mean, it's just, I mean, yeah, between the dress code, between just overall tolerance and, practicing what they,
Dress code,
yeah.
when I wear, like, say if I were to wear a crop top to school, completely okay. I'm
Hmm.
expressing my femininity.
Yeah.
A girl does it, she's exposing herself.
Right. Yeah.
Shoulders,
I know. Oh my gosh. It's a
I'm
shoulder.
exploring a new.
So scary.
It's a shoulder. It's
Shoulder.
good. It's all of, and again, I also hear the argument that it's going to distract male teachers. If a male teacher is
You
distracted
should
by
be
a
teaching.
girl, that isn't it. He should not be a
Yeah.
teacher. He should not even be in the school industry. He should. That is not what he needs to be doing. He needs to maybe go in the prison community, but not this community. Um, or like it's distracting boys.
I'm
Um,
like, let's teach your
I'm sorry.
sons.
I
How
don't think
about
that
that?
yeah, like I don't think that I think that I think that teachers need to get it out of their head that girls don't dress the way they do for boys. They dress the way they do.
Right, right. Like, I mean, well, here's the funny thing. So when I went to regular school, I went to a private school and I wore a uniform. I didn't wear any makeup. I was like, I honestly kind of looked like a dead rat. But now that I'm homeschooled, I'm pretty much at home all day. I glam up and stuff for myself, like it's like a me thing. Anyway, I need to go have my lunch now, but thank you.
Oh my gosh, yes. Go eat your
Yeah,
lunch.
so thank you so much for coming on, though. I'm definitely going to post this to my channel tomorrow, so I will DM you the video once it's there. But yeah,
I loved being
so
able to talk with
thank
you,
you
and you
so
can
much.
finally see me with
This is
you can finally see me bush and all. Okay then, have a great day. See you later.
yeah. Well, feel free to come back and we'll do this again. Honestly. All right.
Yes,
All right.
totally. Next time we can plan it out a little more, but
Yeah. Well,
definitely
thanks.
I would love to do another
Yeah.
live
All
together.
right.
See
Bye.
ya. Bye.